Hello, class, Dr. Mendelson, and Rashawn. I would like to join in on you guys' discussion about social interaction and whether it is part of the environment. My answer to the question that you posed, Dr. Mendelson, is yes, social interaction is considered part of the environment. Ultimately, I feel like there's two environments. You have your physical environment, things such as the weather, our school, where we go in life, what we do in life, and we also have like our social environment, and that's our parents. It's our teachers, it's our friends. Things such as that are two different environments. When it comes to the social side, social interaction is like key. I don't think I would be who I am if I was locked up. Let's just say if my mom didn't allow me to have friends, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I can tell you that I know for a fact the people that were around me, especially my family, influenced and impacted who I am today. I don't think I would be on this journey if I wasn't around those that I was growing up. So, yes, social interaction is key. Currently, I am raising an autistic son. I raise him not in isolation. I expose him. I make his play very inclusive so he feels that he belongs. I think if I were to exclude him from certain things and raise him in isolation, how he saw life would be different. And I want him to always know that he matters in life and he can go do and be anyone he wants to be. I don't want to limit his possibilities by how I allow him to interact with his peers, because him building those social skills, whether it be in school or at home, will change his dynamic as he grows older in life. Me raising him in isolation would not allow him to pick up and see how other people treat certain situations. My youngest son does not. He's a typically developing child. My oldest son has the autism disorder. The two children, they play together. If I were to say, like, guys, don't play with each other, Chase, you don't understand Christian, Christian, you don't understand Chase, don't play together, I think I would be raising my typically developing child to not try to relate or not be kind or not to be sympathetic for people who have disabilities. And if I were to exclude also my autistic son from playing with others, what would that then say about I'm going to raise a child to be mean then? Maybe I would be raising a child to not find social skills important. And then you may not have no manners. The way you behave is going to be different. Everything. So, yes, social interaction is part of our environment. Someone in jail, the way their environment is set up versus someone in the free world, two different environments. In jail, you're learning how survival skills. In life, yes, we're learning survival skills, but it's two different types of survival skills. How we behave. In jail, somebody walked too close to you, your behaviors might be a little bit more, do I need to get defensive? In the free world, someone walks close to you. Nowadays, we might be like, "Ooh, is he about to put me in his truck? What is he trying to do?" Or maybe he just wants to say it simply, hello. Or maybe he's just walking about his business. But the way our behaviors and our body language, it's going to be two different ways. Two different ways. In jail, you're like, I have a bubble. In the real world, I have a bubble, but maybe I'm less defensive because of my social environment, what I see others. Everybody has someone walking close to them. So maybe I'm going to be less scared. You know, let's look at it in a different dynamic, right? Dynamic for even just to show social interaction. Let's say parents. Some people have parents that are extremely strict. By the book. You do this. It's yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, please. Thank you. Manners. And then some people, there's no manners. You might look at a person and be like, say thank you. Where are your manners? Who raised you? But once again, That goes back to their social influence, what they grew up in, right? I think we can all say we see this in the world that we live in today. So when we think of environment, we can't just think of what's outside, the weather, but we need to think beyond that and know that, yes, that's our physical environment. But on the other side, we also have our social environment. And it's our friends and it's our peers and it's who we surround ourselves with. Okay? Because we are learning from both environments. One environment is teaching us how to dress, how to approach the world outside. And the other side is teaching us how to interact with the world outside, right? So our body language, right? Our the way we gesture, the way I talk with my hands, all of that. It's a learned behavior, right? The way we dance, different cultures dance different ways. It's all a social thing. Like, I can't bachata, merengue, I can't do all of that because I wasn't even raised around that. The media didn't show me that, or I didn't go to the media to go learn how to bachata because it wasn't an interest of mine. That wasn't part of my environment. Correct. But I can do some other dance moves that someone else can't do because that is what I was around. So, in all, yes, 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 yes. Social interaction is considered part of the environment, how it molds and shapes us as human beings is very evident in our life, and we can all see that if we were to just look back. Even this pursuit to education. Not everyone finds education important. We are grown. Once we got that high school diploma, the state is not mandating us to go do anything else. But it's who and what you learned in life, like the expectancies that we created for ourselves is we want higher education. We don't want to give up. We aspire to be more. We want to achieve more, and we're not going to be complacent in just the bare minimum. And that is because of who we were around and what we were taught. In all this, I don't want to sound too repetitive. And again, Dr. Mendelsohn, I really don't know what's expected from this review, this being my first. So I'm going to keep it short, answer the question with a simple yes. And hopefully, those examples were able to show both why social interaction is part of our environment and why it should be considered. If you don't feel like it is, I hopefully the examples that I listed and gave will show the different dynamics and show you that why it really is part of our environment. Alrighty. Well, have a great day, everyone. I hope we are all doing well on this journey. Remember, guys, our papers are group assignments. I hope my future group mates see this video and they contact me so that we can get started. Alrighty, wishing you all the best on your journey. Have a great day.